we sled every day, and we do it at least as much backward as forward. We wanted to break down longevity. Derek and I have 7 steps, which you can say almost in a phrase, and that's why I got fired up about these. The 7 steps for training for longevity. And does he still pull up clips on here?
Yeah, I can.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, just tell me what you need.
We made this, Derek and I made this as my last Instagram post to keep it really simple so you can just see the 7 steps. And the idea is if you start training from your feet and ankles, really gets that circulation going the right way. And that's what a sled does. And if you apply pressure, rather than avoiding, if you apply pressure at a pain-free level, and this sled allows us to do that, and at least as much backward as forward.
That's it right there.
Yeah, so this was me asking Derek.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Derek,
video.
how do I want to be like you when I'm 43, right? And so a lot of my ideas, Mark Bell knows, Louis Simmons, Charles Poliquin, all these ideas, the brilliance is there, but seeing Derek in action and seeing the deviations he made specifically to how he wanted to train, not just the idea being there, but for example, that we sled every day and we do it at least as much backward as forward. So that's our 1, 2, 3 out of the 7-point list. Start from the toes and feet, apply pressure from the ground up at your pain-free level, at least as much backward as forward. And then we use these regressions to restore full range of motion, which you got to have for your joint to get the nutrients in there. And we like to strengthen through a full range of motion where you get a stretch as well. So there's the full bend on the joint, but there's also like a full stretch. Mark sent me one of his favorite hamstring exercises, that dumbbell. That thing is golden, that sort of dumbbell RDL where the intention is not necessarily the weight, but the length. That quality, when you can strengthen through length, through the stretch, it appears to be exponential for reducing injuries. Not just like stretch plus strength, not just 2x reduction, like 4x reduction. And then if you leave no weak links, so that's something we get. Derek's low ab strap, might as well call it the reverse squat strap.
Yeah.
I was way too fired up about that.
Uh-huh.
The reverse squat.
You didn't bring that in? Okay.
Oh, we're going to make videos. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're going to make great videos.
Yeah.
But I was so fired up about that because it allows you to train a weak link, and that exercise in general, we like to leave no weak links. But the 7th one is finishing with the hand and fingers. And at our original gym before COVID, we had all kinds of grip stuff. And you can weave this into a workout. You can finish, I leave a crush gripper and a finger expander in my car. So when I finish sessions, I finish with the hand and finger. Smart. And Derek's done a lot of research on that on longevity.
Pat Roger family, how's it going? We talk about sleep all the time on this podcast. That's why we partnered with 8 Sleep mattresses. Now, this mattress is the Tesla of sleep. It's the Tesla of beds. Its technology tracks your heart rate variability. It changes its own temperature based off the way you sleep so that you get better sleep every single night. It is quite literally insane. Check them out. Andrew, how do they get it?
Yes, and before I do that, I wanted to let you guys know that you can actually set the bed to wake you up silently. I know that sounds weird, but actually the bed starts vibrating around your head and it doesn't wake up the entire household the way my phone used to do back in the day. So now I just kind of have the bed wake me up silently, and it's amazing. You guys got to head over to 8sleep.com/power project. That's EIGHT sleep.com/power project. When you guys go there, you'll see a banner across the top saying that you're going to receive $150 off automatically. So again, that's 8sleep.com/power project to receive $150 off your Pod Pro cover or your Pod Pro cover and mattress combo. Links to them down in the description as well as the podcast show notes. Let's get back to the podcast.
So then using this where it has this thick, my grip right now is tired out from using these on the sled. And because this is elastic, which I've never seen anything like that, and these are affordable, you're never going to see me fired up about some super expensive product. I like stuff that anyone can get their hands on. And I'm trying to rip it apart. So you know how weak most people are between our shoulder blades. And it's the nature of it. I spend so much time on the computer. So the fact that I can train from the ground up and be working that step 7 of longevity, finish with the hands and fingers. So I'm strengthening my grip, fixing weak links at the same time. So by doing a backward sled with that, we're essentially getting, and if you consider, so we're getting 5 out of our 7 steps for longevity with one exercise. So that's why I would rank using these, gripping them, putting enough weight on the sled that it's challenging not just your legs, but your grip, trying to expand it as you're doing it. You're getting your backward sled. I would rate that the number 1 longevity exercise. So I got super fired up.
Man,
I already
he
sent
was
to my
fired up.
staff and to all 600 plus ATG coaches around the world. I already instantly sent video this morning of like, okay, on the Tuesday and Friday sessions where I suggest getting straps, thick grip, that
It's too easy.
use whatever you can. These are affordable, and the elastic component allows you to work between the shoulder blades where we're like all weak. So it is what it is. It's the best product for the job, but use what you have, get something with the thickest grip you can. And now you're working all that stuff from the ground up, your backward sled and getting your grip at the same time. So that was kind of a segue from the subjects we were talking about and being appreciative. And so I'm like, yeah, we need to get 1 million of these out there. So my mind thinks in terms of big goals, but I also was telling him, man, I'd be grateful if all I could do was drag a sled backward and working my grip and my upper back at the same time. It would solve, my body would last a long time. So it's those two lists for me. Big goals, appreciation. And yeah, that one video shows the 7 we're talking about, and we'll break down some cool videos too.
How long have you been playing basketball for, Mr. Infinity? How long have you been like an athlete, I guess?
Probably my whole life, honestly, man. As far as playing basketball since 3, 4, 5 years old. Yeah, I played high school. I was like,
This is so impressive.
I was all state. in college. I mean, high school, and then played D1 in a school called IPUI. And then I went to, like I said, played in basketball in Norway. So pretty playing from my whole life, and like I think what's big is just for longevity is just continuing, never stopping. One thing, like when I go home, when I think as long as you just continually staying consistent and never stopping, I feel like that's key to longevity, man. Like just never stopping.
Yeah, I mean, with the 10-minute walks and stuff like that, just trying to encourage people just to keep moving in some way.
And your body adapts, man. Your body's so adaptable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for pulling it up, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at, this is just one of many, but like
He's not a bodybuilder, guys.
43, like
Jesus Christ.
What's that?
That chest. You're not a bodybuilder, but you got a bodybuilder chest.
Yeah.
I mean, when we talk
thanks,
about
bro.
goals, I'm just like, shit, I've said it since I've been working here that I know when I hit 40, I'll be in the best shape of my life. But like every single day I'm in the best shape of my life. But like, shit, I mean, if I can look anywhere near that at 43 or 50, whatever, it doesn't matter. That's inspirational, man. So I'm loving this right now.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel because we continue to bring you peak content on this channel. Obviously, you guys are here. You guys have watched the whole video. So like, comment, subscribe. All right? See you later.